Welcome to a very special Menlo Christmas episode of Sweet Talk, the show where average people attempt to recreate professional grade pastry decorations. I'm your host, John Garrison, and this is my co-host, Sam Littlefield.
Thanks, Sean. Today we are joined by an award-winning baker from our Menlo Park campus who is actually a part of our high school ministry. Her name is Caitlin Reynolds, and despite her young age, she owns a thriving cake business.
So Caitlin has baked a special cake with very special decorations for just this occasion. And our team of decorators will attempt to recreate it in 30 minutes. But there is a twist.
There's a twist?
Of course there's a twist.
Oh man.
That's right. Our decorators will receive their instructions via their teammates. So imagine a baking competition meets a game of telephone.
Our contestants will be handed a blank cake, and what they have to do is they have to recreate my instructions, and we'll see what they come up with.
Not only will our decorators be receiving their instructions secondhand through their teammates, they also won't have a clue as to what the finished creation is even supposed to look like. Only us, you and I, and our beloved viewers will be privy to that information.
What you're saying is this is still gonna be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, John, who are our contestants?
Well, Sam, I'm so glad that you asked.
We're the Summers family. My name is Matt.
I'm Rochelle.
I'm Soraya. I'm Lydia.
I would say that we are compassionately competitive. Competition is the spark that keeps our marriage alive.
I'm very excited to have Soraya on my team. She is determined, she is competitive, and I just can't wait to see how she is able to relay information to me and then see what comes about as I build this cake.
All right, contestants, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right, so you have 30 minutes on the clock. On your marks, get set, go. What are you waiting for? You have 30 minutes on the clock. Go! Go! Out the door!
Mix half a cup of shortening and 4 sticks of butter. Slowly add 4 cups of powdered sugar.
Oh, our pretty great. Wow, wow.
I feel bad. It's so much information.
So butter, powdered sugar, and
So Lydia has a wild imagination. And when she typically explains something to me, what would normally take 1 to 2 minutes is 5 to 10 minutes for her.
4 sticks of butter.
Do you know what we're making? Because that will help.
That's what I'm asking
Okay.
you.
I know how to make buttercream. So when Soraya gave me the instructions for sugar and butter, I knew those are like the 2 main ingredients. I have my butter, I add the sugar. Sugar goes everywhere as I start to mix. Classic mistake.
This is why my mom didn't let me cook, because I make a mess.
According to Ratatouille, that's the mark of a great chef.
Yeah, that's
Messy
true.
apron, clean sleeve. I'm a little concerned about Matt. He has not started his buttercream yet. In a cake decorating contest, you have to have the buttercream frosting.
I'm feeling a little nervous for them.
You're not on my team. Get out of here.
Oh, I think there was just a milk stealing from, oh dear.
Oh, she has started
Oh,
her
wow.
first layer.
Ask if there's a color that this should be.
Okay.
Can you find out if that needs to be a certain color?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Get some info. Oh, well, everyone, there are 20 minutes remaining. 20 minutes. 10 minutes have passed. Ah!
Keep most of the white and red and green. That's it.
She said, you know, you could make it red or you could make it green. And so she's so creative, and I wanted to honor that creative spirit. And so I thought to myself, well, we got to have some red in there anyway because this is a Christmas cake.
So she's already icing her second layer, and Matt, is still on mixing his buttercream. He's gonna need to pick up the pace.
Rochelle looks like she's definitely done something like this before. Like, I'm impressed with her skills over there.
She's doing a great job of spinning while she goes, rather than walking around the turntable.
Yeah, no, that is very useful.
He now has something resembling cream.
Oh yeah.
Here's his mistake. He used the wrong attachment. You're supposed to use the paddle.
Yeah, the paddle could be a good switch for him in this next go around.
So I typically try to stay calm under pressure, but I knew in that moment when I used the whisk instead of the paddle to mix that buttercream, I was just sweating to death because the butter, clumps of it was sticking to the whisk. The time was ticking, and I was so nervous thinking, this thing is going to be a disaster if I can't get it right.
15 minutes remaining. Contestants, 15 minutes. That means we're at the halfway mark.
So what's my next step?
Make 3 snowman figures out of the fondant, the Play-Doh.
Rochelle's.
She's checking out the
Very
competition.
glossy. It's butter and sugar and heavy cream though. Doesn't that sound like a good combination?
Depends on what you're making.
I think she's making snowmen. That's
She
what
may
it
be
looks
making
like.
figures, yes.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a snowman. I can see the rolled fondant.
When I added the food coloring to the fondant, I just couldn't help but think, every second that goes by and every drop that I add to this looks more and more like a butcher shop.
No, you're not supposed to use the fondant. You're supposed to use the frosting for it.
Matt just got the instruction that he's supposed to make snowmen out of the fondant, but he found out that he did use the food coloring, so that's unfortunate.
It may have looked like he murdered the snowman.
It was starting to look scary, and so I knew I had to get these snowmen into a shape that would be more Christmassy and less Halloween-ish.
I mean, Matt, would you consider just jumping to the next step? You know, I just wonder, is that a strategy?
I'm not quite sure what the next step is, if I'm being completely honest with you.
So basically, you're gonna want to dye part of your frosting red if you have left over, and you're gonna want to put it into piping bags. You're gonna pipe like red stripes around the cake, okay?
Oh, here we go.
No, around the side of the
On the sides?
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, typically when you're using a piping bag,
Are we sure
you
that...
want to
That's
put
not
frost,
good.
like some
That's
kind
not
of
good
buttercream
at all.
frosting in
Oh
it.
dear, I don't know what is happening now.
I'm putting this food dye in the pastry bag like a big dope when there's supposed to be icing in the pastry bag. I mean, I've watched too many shows to know that you don't just put food dye in the pastry bag. And now I'm going to go down as the woman from Menlo Church who just put food dye in the empty pastry bag.
She's getting good coverage.
Yeah, it is covering
It's like
very
the
well.
sugar plum fairies.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Fairy vibe.
We have about 5 minutes, everyone.
5 minutes?
So,
That's
yeah.
plenty of time.
5 minutes to make those snowmen, to finish that cake.
You can either cover the tree in green frosting, or you can do the fancy way and pipe it to make it look like spikes.
Green. There we go. To spice it up a little bit, I did add the green and red M&Ms for eyes because I really thought that was a nice touch.
We have seen the cake. We know what it looks like. And so this is extra fun to see as it's coming together.
Yes.
Wow.
Is
You are at your 2.5 minute mark.
Oh, 2.5? We got to wrap it up now?
Her decorations are looking very nice.
I desperately stuck that sugar cone in the middle as a tree to symbolize the shape of what a normal Christmas tree would look like.
It's like Whoville.
And they're singing Christmas carols.
They're singing the Who Christmas carols
Oh, that is fun.
around
That's a good twist on that.
the burnt down tree.
Wow, I mean,
With time to spare.
yeah, I mean, that's impressive. We have 1 minute left, 1 minute left.
He's either giving them like claws or jetpacks, and I'm not.
I'm not really sure, but I like the creativity. Oh, another instruction. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. There are.
Oh, snowman down!
Oh no!
Snowman down!
30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Wow.
A dusting.
Oh yes, it's like a Christmas snowfall. Wow. How fun is that? All right. Man, we are
It's
almost
looking like
there.
a winter wonderland.
There's 10 seconds left.
I guess that's true, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop! Hands up, utensils down!
Well done.
I'm proud of the way my cake came out. Maybe my fondant snowmen look like a 3-year-old's, Play-Doh creation, but this is me.
It was a wonderful experience, and if anything, it has excited me to participate in the joy of baking more. And I may wear gloves the next time, so it doesn't look like I field dressed an animal after hunting it in the kitchen. So I'm gonna be real cautious about that from now on.
Wait for them to see what it was that they were supposed to have made.
That's what it's supposed
Oh, mine is very close.
So good.
Yeah.
So if you haven't guessed it by now, this was what you were supposed to have made.
Well, I didn't, so yay. Well, the only problem was that the whole thing was white, and we forgot that.
Other than that, I'd say it's a shot-for-shot remake, honestly.
Obviously, it took me probably longer than you guys got the time to, so you did the best you could in 30 minutes. Like, that's crazy. I probably couldn't even do it in 30 minutes. So.
And Caitlin is our professional, and so
Yes.
it makes sense.
You did great.
Thanks. I want to see you succeed, and so you make me better every day, so I strive to be better.
That was very nice. I'm sorry, I'm a little speechless about what you just said. That was very nice.
All right, Michelle, show us your cake.
Da-da-da-da.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I have to say, super impressed. Would you describe it to us?
Well, you know, Soraya did a great job of relaying information to me. In all honesty, even if I had seen the cake first, it would have looked like this. That is just my level of decorating skills. Not quite exactly the same, but we tried. You did a great job. You did a really great job helping me.
I'll actually say your trees look like they were in a painting.
They do. They look like Bob Ross's. Like, Bob Ross says happy little trees.
Yes, happy little trees.
Yeah,
for
those look
sure.
like happy
And I
little
like
trees.
the little touches that you put in there, like with the M&Ms and the Kit Kat.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very personal. I like
it's
it.
so good.
Matt, would you reveal your cake, please?
Wow.
Here we are. Wow. So would you be kind enough to describe your creation to us?
Absolutely. Well, I thought Lydia did an extraordinary job of explaining to me exactly what we should do. And every dessert needs to tell a story. And what's happening here to me, and I think Lydia described it very well, is that snowmen exist only in the winter. And after the season is over, they melt and they go away for an entire year. And so to me, they are all standing in marvel of a beautiful tree like an evergreen, which lives year round.
I think it's great too because with the red and white around the cake, you tied it in with the candy cane arms. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
without
think
even
that's
knowing that,
smart.
that was pretty impressive.
I mean, like, you probably didn't have time to, like, make actual arms, so I think that was good.
Yeah.
A good call.
Admittedly, the bend of those elbows was a little too hookish. It was kind of frightening, maybe like they were chasing after that tree. And just thinking about it, it seems like this was more of a horror show than a Christmas episode.
I think we came to our decision and we're ready, right?
yeah, I think it's a clear winner, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the answer is the winners are the kids.
Kids.
Soraya and Lydia, you are the winners. You got your parents to do some crazy, incredible things in front of thousands of people,
Yep.
forever memorialized on camera and on film. So you are the winners. Congratulations. We're just excited for you. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you guys so much.
You are such good sports. Thank you for
Thanks,
joining us.
guys.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And to someone out there,
My cake is
someone
pretty.
very far away, with a very unique outlook on life,
Yeah.
that is going to be a beautiful cake.
Well, you know what? This was a great experience, and that's what I'm here for.